Hello again, friends. Thank you for joining me. Always remember to subscribe, to like, to share, make a comment as well, so that I can know which topics to cover. Again, for those who don't know me, my name is Alice, and I am based in Alberta, Canada, and I give you all the information that you need in order to assess your situation and to know the best immigration pathway for you and your family. If that is your ultimate goal, is to immigrate to Canada or visit Canada or to study in Canada, whatever pathway you choose, I give you the information so that you have it and makes your decision much more easier when you have the right information. All right, so today's topic, a question that has been coming up over and over and over because of how long some of these processes are taking. You might apply for a visa and then you don't hear anything back from Immigration and Refugee and Citizenship Canada, IRCC as they are called. What do? You just go on with your life. You don't stop your life to wait for a visa or no visa. We all know that sometimes they deny for no reason at all. Sometimes it seems like they deny for no reason at all. Sometimes they deny you for reasons that don't even make sense. And sometimes you need to submit even more additional documents so that the next time you apply, if you decide to apply again, you're better, you have a better opportunity, a better position to get the visa. So while you're waiting, some people have expressed to me that they got pregnant or they wanted to continue to expand their families, and now they are pregnant. They are 6 or 7 or 8 months pregnant, and their visa has been issued, and they're like, okay, what do I do now? Being pregnant does not exclude you from entering Canada. You will not be turned away because you're pregnant. That's against the law. That's a discrimination for being pregnant, and that doesn't happen in Canada or any other advanced nations anywhere. They don't turn you away because you've arrived pregnant. The only time this might be an issue is when you're signing those documents during your visa application, they will usually tell you if you have any additional information while your visa is in process, send us a web form to let us know the update on your status. So if you get married, if you were applying and you were single and now you've gotten married, of course you want to inform them. If you've gotten a child, or if you've gotten pregnant and now you're carrying a baby, I want you to inform them, because that would be an additional family member that you would be bringing along. So they want you to update them all the time. But let's say you didn't update them, you didn't even know this visa was coming, you had forgotten about it because you put it in over 9 or 1 year ago. Some visas are taking that long, yes. And now you pregnant, and then the visa comes, and now it's here and you don't know, should I travel, should I not travel? So yeah, you cannot be turned away when you get to the border because you're pregnant. That's number one. The thing that might happen is when you're boarding a plane, most airlines don't want women who are over 6, 7, 8, 9 months pregnant. When you're that far advanced in a pregnancy and it's visible, they don't want you to travel because they don't want emergency 39,000 feet in the air, and they don't have a doctor, they don't have a nurse on the crew of the airline, so they don't want that to happen. It's for your safety, their own safety, and for everybody else that's traveling in that airline. That's why they have that policy. It's not like they don't like pregnant people. It is a policy that protects the business of flying. Imagine if they are 39,000 feet, and here you are, your baby is coming, and then they have to give you an emergency. They can't pull over, right? They're in the air. So usually they will announce on the plane, is there a doctor on flight? Is there a nurse on flight? And if they don't have it, and now they have to figure how to get that woman comfortable until they can make an emergency landing if there's an airport close by. So all these situations, they really don't want to deal with it. So that's why they say, if you're advanced like that in your pregnancy, don't board the airline. Wait until you have the baby. But that complicates your life a bit, because now you wait to have your baby, and then you update the government, tell them now you had a baby. They will now tell you, add the additional family member to the application, and based on that, now they have to assess you again, your admission into the country again, and then you're waiting again. So that's why a lot of people don't even bother to update the government, because they're like, it will take longer. So that's up to you. If you want to update, we always advise to update them, and just wait for the consequences of that update. And also, for the sake of the airlines, you don't want to create an emergency 39,000 square feet in the air. You're traveling 39,000 feet in the air. So you don't want to create such emergencies if you can avoid it. But at the border, you cannot be turned away. And if you give birth, even in that air, if you're within the US airspace, your child automatically gains American citizenship. If you're on Canadian airspace, in the air 39,000 feet above, and your child is born airborne, they gain the citizenship of the country where the baby is born. But that does not make you, the mother, a citizen. There's a process for that. It's a long process. First of all, the child has to be 18. So this is not the strategy to try and get pregnant when you know you're waiting for your visa so that your child can come and be a citizen, and then they can make you a citizen. It doesn't go like that. There's a process, and it's a long process. The child has to be, first of all, an adult before they can ever sponsor you. There's other criteria for them to sponsor you. They have to be working. There's so many other qualifications for that child who is a citizen to eventually sponsor you. So it's good to know, so that you don't have misleading information. Oh, if you give birth on American soil or Canadian soil, the child is a citizen, so now they can make you citizen as the parent. That's not the way that works. Yeah, so it's good to have the right information. All right, I hope I've answered that question, because it keeps coming up in our WhatsApp group forum. It keeps coming up on the Telegram forum. Ask the questions, and I will cover them as they come. Again, thank you so much for watching, and join us on the next one.